Magandang araw po sa ating lahat and welcome back to our episodes.
A sip of equality in every episode.
No, babasag na lang yung mga matunog nating episode, i-promote naman natin actually.
Yes,
once again, welcome back. This is our final and last episode for our episodes entitled Ground Beans, Groundwork. Youth Voices in Action. Talaga namang naniniwala ako na what a way to end the final episode of our podcast, Equality Podcast, than to meet some of the new faces and the volunteers of Wagaywa Equality, so-called the community of volunteers, of course. Once again, my name is Jira Samsa.
And this is Yoshi.
And welcome back to our last and final episode, episode 5.
Yes.
Of course, nakilala natin ang ating mga sarili. Kilalanin natin ang ating pool and community of volunteers. Join with us this last episode talking about youth voices, community change, advocacy, and admin works na talaga namang tinatalakay natin for our Wagaywa Equality Incorporated.
Exactly. Ang mga new generations of advocates. Imagine mo yung mother, talagang mga new faces at mga fresh na first faces ang nasa harapan natin ngayon. Mga special guests natin.
Talaga namang the potential is in there. They have something to offer talaga. And we need them in that advocacy aspect. So let's start with you, Dota. Please introduce your name, your role in the organization, and why are you here in the advocacy?
Yun na nga po. So magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. My name is Genesis Leneres, 20 years old, and I'm an Equality Fellow, volunteer at Wagaywa Equality, and part of the Executive Director Support Group of Wagaywa Equality. And besides of being a part of Wagaywa Equality, I'm also a student leader in our university, and also I am a nursing student and incoming third-year nursing student at a state university and a proud scholar ng bayan.
Scholar ng bayan. Malinaw yun. Noted yun actually. Thank you so much. No. Question pala, why are you here today?
Oh, I forgot. Of course, I am here to shoot this podcast. But beside that, I am here because I'm fighting for something. I'm fighting for my advocacy and what I believe in, which is the SDG 3 and SDG 5, which SDG 3 is the good health and well-being, because I believe that being a nursing student and being an advocate, this is very important to me. And lastly, the SDG 5, because the gender equality, because a part of Papagayo Pablo Borbon as the Secretary General, I believe that this is the SDG that vitals, because this is what we fight and that's what I want to see in our university in the future.
Yes, malinaw siya.
Malinaw, naniniwala ako. Thank you so much, Genesis Leoneras. Next in line.
Naniniwala din po ako sa kanya.
Okay.
So, I am Carla Angela Di Passion, 20 years old, a incoming third-year student nurse. Student nurse na kasi pasado na. So, hello.
Naka, why are you here today?
I am here today para sa photoshoot and para sa advokasya.
Malinaw siya. Straight to the point.
Yes, of course.
Next.
Nakshi?
Hello, hi, mabuhay to everyone. It's me, Kirk Season. I recently graduated and finished Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Latin Honors at Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, Pablo Borbon campus. I am a former Vice President of Papagayo Pablo Borbon, a volunteer equality partner, and an Executive Support Officer of Wagaywa Equality. So the reason why I'm here is because I feel like meron akong unfinished business in terms of pursuing and championing inclusivity and acceptance. Institution man yan, sa loob ng akademya o sa loob ng workplace. Yun lamang po.
No, malinaw. Unfinished business. Here to finish it off.
Yes.
Okay. And lastly, our guest.
So, hello po. My name is Vincent Federizo. My advocacy name is Vin. So, I'm a graduating fourth-year college student taking up BS Biology also in Batangas State University. I've been a volunteer of Wagaywa Equality since October 2023. And now, given all the years I've been with Wagaywa, so I'm newly designated as the Secretary General of Pagaway Equality, which oversees all the internal intricacies of the organization. So, nice to be here in the podcast.
Hey, thank you so much. Ngayon na nakilala na natin sila na I think we've heard a lot of things about advocacy, we've heard a lot of things about how they want to help our community prosper and champion equality. I think it's fair enough na itanong natin sa kanila, bakit ba sila na nandito at what drew them into entering advocacy?
Exactly.
Because as we all know, actually, advocacy is somehow kind of tiring, exhausting, talaga namang bukal sa loob yung aktibidades na ginagawa natin. It really is something na for the community and of course, grassroots work talaga yung ginagawa natin. Now, that in mind, what drew you to volunteer work? Ano ba yung meron sa volunteer work na talagang ina-admire niya gusto niyo pasukin? So, anyone from the pool?
Feel ko para kay... Gusto ko si Kirk marinig.
Okay.
Marinig ko si Kirk.
Malinaw. Ayun. Feeling ko it's because of my background. I have a direct experience with prejudicial treatment, lalo na sa school. And back then, hindi pa ako volunteer. I'm not really active when it comes to volunteerism and advocacy work. And na-feel ko na someone with courage and strength and like a lion fan like me ay nababahag ng balikong sistema ng isang institusyon. Paano ba yung mga kabataan na tulad ko mas mababa yung kumpiyansa? Diba? And I feel like through advocacy, through volunteerism, I am creating space for them na ma-feel nila na hindi pala sila nag-iisa. Na may mga tao pala at may samahan, may grupo na handang makinig sa mga hinaing nila. May grupo na handang sumuporta sa mga layunin nila. And I feel like yun yung one of the major core ng volunteerism and advocacy, to create a home for individuals neglected by the majority. And that's the reason why I kept on doing things here in this kind of field kahit nakakapagod siya in all aspects of life.
Right.
Malinaw siya, naghahanap siya ng safe space, di ba? Ganun talaga ang volunteerism, lalo na sa ating community.
Right, and it's actually definitely rooted talaga in lived experiences. I would like to hear it also from Carl, na actually, ano yung nag-udyok sa'yo na pasukin yung advocacy life?
I was drawn to advocacy work because I want to make a difference in my community. So, sa community ko kasi parang I see different faces kung paano nila hinaharap yung challenges na parang binibigay talaga ng society sa amin. So, parang sabi ko, there is a need and that need is someone who can step up and be part of that solution. So, I've decided to step up and be part of that solution.
Wow, God! Sabi nga ni Nicki Minaj, step your pussy up, honey! Ganun talaga dapat. You have to, if someone is not there to fight for you, fight for yourself.
Exactly.
Ganon!
Pero hindi lang siya ang pinaglalaban. Parang hindi lang para sa kanya sarili, kundi para sa ibang tao din. Napakaganda nun.
That is selfless advocacy. And we love it. Vincent, go ahead.
Yung sa akin, yung timing context, nung pre-pandemic kasi, ang pasad ko talaga is, anak din na siya na into contest, into being top in the class, kineso. But nung nagkaroon ng pandemic na na-disrupt lahat, ayun, kumbaga parang I'm lost in the ocean, ganyan-ganyan. Up until such time na nagkaroon ka ng opportunity na maka-join sa isang advocacy program na kainline sa ating advocacy, which is HIV and AIDS. And during that time, in my senior high school, kumbaga yung mga skills na na-acquire ko in terms of doing text, research, the logistical amenities of it all, yun yung na-apply ko into doing advocacy, but in a greater beyond purpose. So, kumbaga it's like blessing in disguise na nagkaroon ng pandemic on my personal view na kung hindi dahil doon, baka ako talaga as in purely into academics, but that kind of being in the lost in the sea brought me into advocacy na hanggang ngayon is dala-dala ko up until my maybe in the future na ako graduate na. Ito pa rin talaga nakikita kong ginagawa.
That's really good. Kasi nagkakaroon talaga, alam mo yung pandemic talaga, it changes everything.
Yeah.
Well, not just someone, pero sa mga future na tatahakin nila. Because na-experience nga nila yun. So, tulad nga lang ako, nung pandemic, talagang wala akong kalam-alam. Pero nung ako na-expose talaga sa mga social media and everything nice, talagang namulat ako na there is something beyond, not just academic, di ba? Ang galing mo.
Yes, and advocacy gives us a shift in our path kung ano talaga yung tatahakin natin. And that made us who we are today. It shapes us into becoming a better version of ourselves, not only by helping ourselves grow, but to help other people grow. Nakakatuwa ang advocacy. And right, naniniwala ako. Our Genesis, last and final message to our young fellow advocates who really want to push through the life of advocacy.
So gusto ko muna mag-hello sa mga future aspiring fellows natin.
Magkaya tayo. Hello! Okay.
So, naniniwala ako na ang masasabi ko lang sa kanila ay don't be scared, but don't be too scared to learn. Naniniwala po kasi ako na nung pumasok ako dito sa Wagayway Equality, takot na takot talaga.
Paano yung takot?
Ganon! Ganon yung takot.
Anong kinatatakutan mo?
Madami akong kinakatakutan, like may skills, may capabilities. Pero through time, madidiscover mo yan. Meron ako mga skills and madami ako natutunan dito sa Wagayway Equality na hindi ko siya kayang matutunan outside. Because iba talaga pag nasa advocacy ka, talagang mahahasa lahat ng skills and knowledge mo, talagang mapupush through ka na gawin yung best mo. Who would have thought I am part of the launching of HiveLink? And even though I don't have a prior background about technology, gaya nga na sinabi ni Kuya Vincent, know your skills. Kailangan mong alamin kung saan ka mas magaling at dun ka mas mag-excel. And even though you are not the best, you can be the best if you're in advocacy. Like what I'm a living testament of that. And also, bawat mga programa natin lahat mga seminars, mga webinars, mga trainings, that is a small step. And naniniwala ako sa katagang, your micro step can have a macro effect.
And that wraps up our episode number 5, Ground Beans Grounding. Once again, thank you so much everyone
Thank you so much to our dear guests.
Maraming salamat na hinayaan yung i-wrap up natin yung buong episode, the Equality Podcast, with your presence and with your glory. Maraming salamat ulit.
Sana ang inyong mga kumbaga mga encouragement nyo sa advokasiyang ito, sana tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo lalaban kasi hindi tayo mag-iiwanan sa community na to. Di ba, Mad?
Exactly, Nakshi. And that wraps us our episode number 5, Ground Beans, Groundwork. Kagaya nga ng title natin, to wrap everything up, Ground Beans, talaga naman tayo ay buhay na patuloy bilang mga barakong Batanggenyo na despite our courage and despite our strong, persevered individuality, meron pa rin tayong trials and tribulations na pagdadaanan sa life natin. But that being said, tayo ay patuloy na lumalaban. We are rising on the ashes, talaga pinapakita na we are still thriving. Talaga namang we give our very best just for advocacy in this community. And once again, this is Jira Samson.
And once again, this is Yoshi. And this is Copisodes,
a sip of equality in every
episode.
Bye!